Some of them are in the realm of fantasy. I just know I won't be working with some of them. Al Pacino.
Some scars never fade. For Angie Dickinson, the pain from 5 men who betrayed her trust still lingers after 70 years. From the king of swing to a co-star who turned friend into foe, their actions left her questioning love and loyalty. Now, at 93, she's ready to reveal their names and the secrets they tried to bury. This is Hollywood's darkest chapter, told by the woman who lived it. Some scars never fade, and for Angie Dickinson, certain memories burn as fiercely today as they did decades ago. At 93, the Hollywood legend has chosen to unveil a hidden chapter of her life, naming 5 men who left her heart in pieces. Men she once cherished but now cannot forgive. Who are these figures from her storied past, and what could drive a star of her stature to speak out after so long? Her decision to break her silence hints at a tale of love, betrayal, and unresolved pain that promises to captivate. Angie Dickinson's journey began far from the bright lights of Hollywood, in the quiet town of Cullum, North Dakota, where she was born on September 30th, 1931. The daughter of a newspaper editor, she grew up surrounded by the hum of small-town life, her father's printing press a constant backdrop. As a young girl, she penned poetry and dreamed of a world beyond the prairies. After her family moved to California when she was 10, Angie attended Glendale College and worked as a secretary, her ambitions simmering beneath the surface. Her big break came unexpectedly when she entered a local beauty contest, catching the eye of a television producer who saw star potential in her radiant smile. Was this the moment that set her on a collision course with fame? By the late 1950s, Angie had transformed from an outsider to a Hollywood sensation. Her breakout role in Rio Bravo alongside John Wayne earned her a Golden Globe for New Star of the Year, a testament to her magnetic presence. She dazzled in films like The Killers and Point Blank, but it was her groundbreaking role as Sergeant Pepper Anderson in Policewoman, 1974 to 1978, that redefined her legacy. As America's first female TV cop, she shattered stereotypes, inspiring women across the country to pursue careers in law enforcement. Her sultry yet fierce persona captivated audiences. But what challenges did she face behind the scenes to achieve such heights? Hollywood in the 1950s and 60s was a man's world, and Angie navigated it with grit and grace. The industry often reduced women to mere objects, and Angie faced pressure to conform to its unspoken rules. Whispers suggest she was overlooked for major roles because she refused to compromise her principles with powerful producers, a choice that cost her opportunities but earned her respect. The press dubbed her a sex symbol, a label she accepted only if paired with recognition of her talent. "I didn't mind being a symbol," she once said, as long as they saw the actress too. Did these early battles plant the seeds of her lingering resentments? Among the towering figures in her life, Frank Sinatra looms large. Their paths crossed on the set of Ocean's 11 in 1960, where she played his wife, their on-screen chemistry spilling into a real-life romance. Angie has called him the love of my life, revealing in 2023 that they nearly married in 1964. Yet, beneath the glamour, their relationship was a maze of passion and pain. Sinatra's charm could light up a room, but his jealousy cast a long shadow. What was it like to love a man whose charisma was matched only by his control? The public saw a golden couple, but Angie's private reality was far more complex. Sinatra showered her with affection, morning bouquets, candlelit dinners by the pool, but his mood could shift in an instant. When she landed a role requiring an on-screen kiss, he reportedly tore the script apart, declaring, "You're mine. No one touches you, not even for a scene." He restricted her friendships, had her followed on set, and, in one devastating moment, destroyed her belongings after a casting he disapproved of, leaving their shared photos in ashes. "He didn't need to raise a hand," Angie later reflected. "His control was enough to break me." How did she find the strength to endure such a tempestuous love? Sinatra's grip extended beyond her personal life, infiltrating her career. He influenced her filming schedules, vetted her co-stars, and even disrupted her rest, leaving her feeling like a prisoner in a gilded cage. In a private journal, she wrote, "He didn't want my love, he wanted to own me." Despite these struggles, Angie has spoken fondly of Sinatra in recent years, describing him as one of the most charismatic men that ever was. This duality, love intertwined with pain, raises questions about the depth of their bond and the scars it left. What other secrets did she keep buried? Amid her professional triumphs and personal battles, Angie faced a heartbreak that would redefine her life. Her daughter Nikki, born 3 months premature in 1966, faced lifelong challenges with Asperger's syndrome and severe visual impairment. Angie often stepped back from her career to care for Nikki, traveling with her to create cherished memories. Tragically, in 2007, Nikki took her own life at 40, a loss that shattered Angie's world. "I survived," she wrote in a letter, "but a part of me died with her." How did this profound grief shape her resolve to confront her past? Now, at 93, Angie stands at a crossroads. Free from Hollywood's pressures, she feels compelled to share her truth. "I've kept these secrets for too long," she said, her voice steady with purpose. Naming Frank Sinatra as the first of 5 men who wronged her, she's ready to unravel a story that spans decades. Who are the other 4, and what did they do to earn her enduring resentment? Her decision to speak out promises to shake the foundations of Hollywood's golden age, revealing truths long hidden in the shadows. Angie Dickinson's journey through Hollywood's glittering yet treacherous landscape has been a saga of resilience, marked by betrayals that cut deep. Having named Frank Sinatra, Burt Bacharach, and Jack Webb as the first 3 men who scarred her heart, she now unveils the final 2, whose actions left wounds that time has not fully healed. Who were these men, and what could they have done to earn a place in the private blacklist of a woman who captivated millions? At 93, Angie's voice carries the weight of a life lived boldly, her story a tapestry of triumphs and unspoken pain. Ready to be laid bare? The 4th man steps into the spotlight, Brian De Palma, the visionary director whose promise of a career-defining role turned to ash. In 1980, Angie was riding high, her role as Sergeant Pepper Anderson in Policewoman having made her a household name. De Palma, fresh off the success of Carrie, approached her for Dressed to Kill, a psychological thriller poised to showcase her as more than a sex symbol. "This is your Oscar moment," he told her, his words igniting a spark of hope. Angie threw herself into preparation, studying the script late into the night, working with a coach to hone her craft. But days before filming, a phone call shattered her dreams. "We're going in a different direction," De Palma said, replacing her with Nancy Allen, his then-girlfriend. The official reason? At 49, Angie was deemed too old. But whispers in Hollywood told a darker story. De Palma had used Angie's star power to secure funding, never intending to cast her. Was this betrayal a calculated move to boost his own bye? The sting of De Palma's decision wasn't just the lost role, it was the public humiliation that followed. Critics and fans murmured that Angie's star was fading, a narrative fueled by the abrupt recasting. "I trusted his vision," Angie later said, her voice tinged with quiet hurt. "But he used me to sell his film." She didn't lash out or seek sympathy from the press. Instead, she carried on, her dignity intact, but her heart bruised. Could a single lie unravel years of hard-won respect? Then came the 5th man, Michael Caine, a co-star whose charm masked a ruthless ambition. In 1980, Angie landed a smaller role in Dressed to Kill after De Palma's betrayal, and on set, she found an ally in Caine. Their late-night conversations and shared laughter felt like a genuine bond, a rare comfort in a cutthroat industry. But behind her back, Caine was maneuvering, reportedly lobbying producers to cut Angie's scenes to amplify his own. "She's past her prime," he allegedly said, echoing De Palma's cruel excuse. When Angie learned of his disloyalty, it was a gut punch. "I thought he was my friend," she said, the betrayal cutting deeper than professional rivalry. How could someone so close wield trust like a weapon? The aftermath was stark. Caine's performance in Dressed to Kill earned critical acclaim, while Angie's diminished role faded into the background. She never spoke to him again, choosing silence over confrontation. Yet the pain of being undermined by someone she trusted lingered, a reminder of Hollywood's unforgiving nature. Angie's strength, though, was her ability to rise above. She took on new roles, from TV movies like One Shoe Makes It Murder to miniseries like Hollywood Wives, proving her talent was far from faded. Today, at 93, Angie lives a life of understated elegance, her resilience reflected in her financial savvy and luxurious lifestyle. Her Beverly Hills mansion, bought in the 1970s for $1.2 million, is now valued at over $15 million, a testament to her foresight. She cruises through Los Angeles in a sleek Mercedes-Benz S-Class, its polished exterior mirroring her timeless grace. Her collection of vintage Cartier watches, each a sparkling nod to her refined taste, adorns her wrist during rare public appearances. Beyond her primary residence, Angie's real estate portfolio includes a Malibu beach house, perfect for quiet retreats, and a New York penthouse, a foothold in the city that never sleeps. Private jets. She's indulged occasionally, mostly for charity galas, though she prefers the comfort of first-class commercial flights. Her business ventures tell a story of ambition tempered by caution. In the 1980s, she co-founded a production company, hoping to shape her own narratives, but it struggled to gain traction. A 1990s Revlon campaign capitalized on her enduring allure, a rare but lucrative brand collaboration. Her investments, guided by a trusted financial advisor, include a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds, ensuring long-term security. Health and life insurance policies, secured during her peak earning years, provide peace of mind. With an estimated net worth of $25 million, Angie's financial decisions reflect a lesson hard-learned. Invest early, spread risk, and never let others define your value. What can we take from Angie's wealth and wisdom? Build a foundation that outlasts betrayal, prioritize stability over flash, and hold your worth close. At 93, Angie Dickinson stands as a beacon of resilience, having named the 5 men: Frank Sinatra, Burt Bacharach, Jack Webb, Brian De Palma, and Michael Caine, who wronged her. She's faced their shadows and emerged stronger, her legacy a testament to a woman who refused to be dimmed. But what new chapters might this Hollywood legend still write? Angie Dickinson's saga in Hollywood, a tapestry woven with triumphs and heartaches, now reaches its final chapter. Having faced the controlling grip of Frank Sinatra, the abandonment of Burt Bacharach, and the career-altering power of Jack Webb, she stood resilient, her spirit unbroken. Yet 2 more figures left their mark on her journey, their actions casting shadows over her storied career. Who were these men, and what could have pushed a legend like Angie to hold them in her heart's quiet resentment? At 93, she's ready to share her truth, a tale that promises to unravel the complexities of trust and ambition in Tinseltown. The 4th chapter of Angie's Blacklist points to Brian De Palma, the director whose vision shaped her iconic role in Dressed to Kill. In 1980, fresh from the success of Policewoman, Angie was poised for a cinematic renaissance. De Palma, celebrated for Carrie, approached her with a role that promised to showcase her depth beyond her glamorous image. "This will redefine you," he reportedly said, igniting her passion for a part that could cement her as a serious actress. She immersed herself in preparation, studying the script and refining her craft with a coach. But whispers suggest a misunderstanding clouded the process. Some say De Palma considered other casting options, including his then-girlfriend, Nancy Allen, before finalizing Angie as Kate Miller. The uncertainty stung, leaving Angie feeling momentarily sidelined. Yet she channeled her energy into the role, delivering a performance that earned her a Saturn Award for Best Actress. Did a fleeting moment of doubt overshadow her triumph? The film's success was undeniable, grossing over $30 million and earning critical acclaim as a Hitchcockian masterpiece. Angie's portrayal of Kate Miller, a complex housewife, captivated audiences, yet the whispers of casting tensions lingered. "I believed in the project," she later reflected, her voice carrying a hint of unresolved hurt. She didn't dwell on the rumors, choosing instead to let her work speak. Her resilience turned a potential setback into a career highlight, proving her ability to rise above Hollywood's unpredictable currents. But could another colleague's actions cut even deeper? The 5th figure in Angie's story is Michael Caine, her co-star in Dressed to Kill, whose charm masked a competitive edge. On set, their camaraderie seemed genuine. Late-night talks, shared laughter, a bond forged in the chaos of filming. Angie saw him as a confidant, a fellow artist navigating the same high-stakes world. Yet some accounts suggest Caine, driven by ambition, sought to elevate his role as Dr. Robert Elliot, possibly at the expense of others. Rumors swirled that he lobbied for more screen time, a move that left Angie feeling overshadowed. I thought we were allies," she reportedly said, the sting of perceived disloyalty sharp. While Caine's performance garnered praise, Angie's role, though pivotal, was less celebrated, a contrast that deepened her sense of betrayal. Did ambition fracture their friendship? Despite these challenges, Angie's performance in Dressed to Kill shone brightly, earning her accolades and cementing her legacy. The film's provocative narrative and her fearless portrayal pushed boundaries, even as it sparked controversy for its bold themes. She didn't confront Caine or air her grievances publicly. Instead, she moved forward, taking on roles in TV movies like Hollywood Wives and One Shoe Makes It Murder, proving her star power endured. Her ability to rise above personal and professional slights became a hallmark of her career, a testament to her unyielding spirit. Reflecting on her journey, Angie's early days in Hollywood seem a world away. Born in Coulomb, North Dakota, in 1931, she transformed from a small-town girl into a global icon, Starring alongside legends like John Wayne and Frank Sinatra, her role in Rio Bravo, 1959, earned her a Golden Globe, and Policewoman, 1974 to 1978, broke ground as the first hour-long drama led by a woman, inspiring countless female officers. Yet her personal life bore heavy burdens. Her daughter Nikki's health struggles and tragic passing in 2007 left a void that fame could not fill. Through it all, Angie endured, her grace and grit defining her legacy. Now, at 93, Angie lives a life of quiet elegance, her financial savvy as impressive as her on-screen presence. Her Beverly Hills mansion, purchased in the 1970s for $1.2 million, is now valued at over $15 million, a cornerstone of her $25 to $30 million net worth. She navigates Los Angeles in a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, its sleek design echoing her timeless style. Her collection of vintage Cartier watches, each a nod to her refined taste, sparkles during rare public outings. Real estate holdings in Malibu and New York diversify her portfolio, while occasional private jet travel for charity events reflects her understated luxury. In the 1980s, she co-founded a production company, a bold but unsuccessful venture, and starred in a 1990s Revlon campaign, leveraging her enduring allure. Her investments in stocks and bonds managed by a trusted advisor and comprehensive health and life insurance policies ensured long-term security. Angie's financial wisdom, invest early, diversify, and prioritize stability, offers a blueprint for resilience. Her journey from a North Dakota dreamer to a Hollywood legend is a masterclass in perseverance. Once dubbed the sexiest star by Playboy and TV Guide, Angie's public persona as a glamorous trailblazer contrasts with her private strength, navigating personal losses and industry challenges with quiet dignity. Her later roles in Sabrina, 1995, and Pay It Forward 2000 showed her versatility, even as she stepped back to focus on family. Today, she remains a cultural touchstone, her influence felt in the women she inspired to break barriers. As Angie reflects on her life, she holds no regrets, only lessons. The five men, Frank Sinatra, Burt Bacharach, Jack Webb, Brian De Palma, and Michael Caine, represent chapters of challenge, but her story is defined by her ability to rise above. What secrets might her private journal still hold, waiting to illuminate the shadows of Hollywood's golden age? Like and subscribe to explore more untold stories of icons who shaped our world. Angie Dickinson's journey is a testament to unbreakable spirit. From shattering Hollywood's glass ceilings in Rio Bravo and Policewoman, to facing betrayals by five men who shaped her life: Frank Sinatra, Burt Bacharach, Jack Webb, Brian De Palma, and Michael Caine, she emerged stronger, her grace undimmed. Her story reminds us that even legends carry human scars. If her courage moved you, show some love by liking this video and subscribing for more untold Hollywood tales. Drop a comment. Which star's hidden story do you want to hear next? As Angie taught us, true strength shines through fear and heartbreak. Let's honor her legacy by celebrating those who rise no matter the odds.